Coach Casey here at Lobo Gymnastics. Today we're focusing on beam skills. So we're going to start out with some different cartwheel positions, and then for the more advanced kiddos we'll actually work on cartwheels on the beam and different drills you can do to perfect that cartwheel.
So for this warm-up, we're gonna just start with some releve walks, staying on your tippy toes. Arms up by your ears, squeezing tight. Then we're gonna just do some kicks. Arms up still, squeezing tight, covering ears, making sure you're extending that leg all the way out, keeping it straight, pivoting in her releve, to come back and finish up with her kicks down the beam. Again, you guys don't necessarily need a beam to do any of this warm-up. You can do it on the floor, in your driveway, if you have a piece of chalk. You guys can do it all there. Now, if you want to do it in your living room, get a piece of rope, get something that you guys just have some type of straight line to kind of gauge, to make sure, to kind of act as your balance beam, okay? So these, I'm gonna be doing some star kicks. So you're gonna be going out in front, then to the side, then kicking back, all the way down, taking your time, making sure our toes are pointed. Nice pivot, coming back, continue on with your star kicks, front, side, and back. So next, we're just gonna be doing some passe kicks. Taking our time when we're doing our passe, bringing that foot to that knee. You'll notice Coach Casey's, even her toe that's coming up for her passe, even that leg is straight as well and pointed, her toes. Coming up. Now coming back, we're gonna be going from ankle to knee with the kick. Going all the way down. So this one, we're gonna be just doing some jumps up and down the beam. Now, remember in week one, when we were practicing our jumping, we talked a lot about using our arms, bending our knees, and then sinking into our landing. So make sure you guys are implementing all of that stuff that we talked about in week one with our videos, doing that with these jumps as well. After your jumps, we're gonna just go ahead and run down the beam, getting that extra balance work. After you guys do a couple times running up and down, we'll do some lunge walks down the beam. Coach Casey's arms have been up the whole time. She's literally covering her ears tight, having them up. So make sure that you guys, the whole time, focus on your arms, okay? If you don't feel them by your ears, they're not there. They're not where they should be. So now we're just doing some lunge walks with a simple kick back with that back leg out of your lunge position. You'll notice Coach Casey's doing a pivot every time after each skill. So for this one, you guys are gonna be doing some sideways levers, okay? So this is gonna be practicing the motion of your cartwheel on the balance beam, okay? So you'll notice Coach Casey is going down sideways in her lever, taking a couple steps, resetting her lunge, and then going down into her sideways lever. Again, you guys do not need a balance beam to do any of this stuff that we are doing. You guys can do this. Just because we're on a balance beam does not mean that you need to be on one. You don't even need a piece of rope, or if you don't have anything or you can't find anything that is straight to have you kind of have some type of gauge on your beam, then just use the floor. So Coach Casey's gonna be performing a series of cartwheels and just making sure that you guys are really focusing on your form, your arms up, your lunge position, okay? Especially when you're landing, really pushing into the beam on that landing part of it, okay? Make sure you guys are going all the way over the top of your cartwheel, okay? And also make sure that you guys are looking for the beam when you are landing, okay? So looking for that back foot, hitting the beam, pushing into it, arms going straight up. Look for that beam, okay? So for this, Coach Casey's gonna be putting together our beam routine for our advanced kids. So we would love for you guys to learn this routine that Coach Casey's gonna be doing for us today. You guys can even film yourself doing this routine, sending it in to us. Or what we really encourage you guys to do is to make up your own routine, your own unique routine. Videotape yourself doing that routine and sending your unique routine in to us or to Coach Casey. And what we'll do is we will then post your routine that you made up yourself. We will post it to our YouTube channel that you guys log on to see all of these videos that her and I make. So the more people that film their own routines, the more videos that we'll be able to post on our YouTube channel. And then that way you guys are even able to learn the routines that your fellow teammates or classmates have come up with. So it's just a fun way to keep everybody busy and active and still working on all of your skills during this time. And we can help support each other by making up our own routines and sharing them with one another. So that is the goal in doing this. By sending in your beam routines, you guys will be able to see your other classmates' routines and learn their routines as well. So it's just a good and fun way to keep busy during this time.